Capricorn, hello my darlings, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the month of July 2022. I do hope this reading finds you well. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle deck cards rather. This is going to give us a bit of an overall theme for the month, and then we'll throw in some tarot and we'll expand the story. So the first card out you have is relationships. So intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. All right. I have to shuffle things around a little bit. I'm pulling now going to pull a card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. You've actually got two come out. You have Diana, so focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. All right, beautiful. And then you also have Bridget. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay. All right. I'm also going to pull out a card from the traditional Rider-Waite, and this is also going to sit with our central theme as well before we move into the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, Capricorn, we've got the Five of Wands. So there might be maybe some conflict, maybe some competition, maybe some training, maybe you're training for something. So let's just see how the rest of the cards unfold in front of us. There's definitely this sense of assertion. It's interesting because these three cards here are really kind of about you standing your ground, about you being focused and committed and concentrating on whatever it is that you want. The other side of this is this relationships card, which is very kind of gentle. So it's a different feel. So we do need to pull out the tarot cards to give a little bit more of a picture about what's going on. It might be that you've just got these two different focuses for the week. Oh, for the month, my apologies. Okay, now I am going to pull out the rest of the reading with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And as always, I've called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I do welcome you to do the same, but you absolutely do not need to. It has been my intention that you will be connected into this reading. You will receive the messages that you require and you will be divinely protected. So, but these cards are not really chatting for me today for you. Let's see, we might have to actually just select the cards rather than have them jump out. Are you hiding something, Capricorn? Is there something you don't want me to see, something you don't want to be revealed? Very unusual that I wouldn't have the cards jumping out. All right, we'll go one more. Okay. So the first card out is the King of Pentacles. And this is actually sitting with the energy that you're coming in from the month of June into the month of July. So look, it looks like you're coming in quite centered, quite grounded, quite self-assured, which is really interesting because you do have these, both Bridget and Diana are both very self-assured. They know who they are. They know their strengths. So you are definitely coming in from the month of June with that energy, and it looks like you're going to maintain it and hold that position as we move through the month of July. You do have the World card. Now this is going to be sitting in the position of obstacles and blocks for the month. So that's quite intriguing because that's a really good card because it speaks of completions, of accomplishments, of closing cycles off. So we might just have to see how that fits in with the rest of the reading for you. So I wouldn't necessarily see that as an obstacle or a block, but we'll just see how it all fits in, hey? So the next card out I'll be looking for will be a surprise or a gift or a strength for us this month. Okay. So you do have the Two of Swords in this position. So, you know, intuitively, I'd almost want to swap those around. But look, I won't. We'll keep going. There may be a reason for, you know, for that to be the surprise card or a gift that drops in for you. You know, again, Two of Swords, that sort of conflict may not necessarily represent a gift. I would think that this would be more of a gift card. So the Ace of Swords, and this is coming in the position of your health this month, and that is body, mind, and soul health. So interesting. The next card I'm looking for is for your relationships. All right, we have the Fool card in terms of relationships. All right. Interesting. All right. And the final position on the bottom right-hand corner here is going to be talking and looking at our career and finances this month. I feel like I probably said week that many times, but I'm doing a combination of the weekly and the monthly readings, so I keep getting myself all confused. I need to be like Diana and focus my intent on just one thing, and I'll make my mark. All right, career, finances for our beautiful Capricorn. All right, you have the Lovers. All right, this is coming up in your position of career, finances, resources. And then the final card is going to look at what energy you might be leaving the month with. And I don't like leaving it on that, so we will do another card there, because we need more of a fuller picture. We don't want to end the month with a Five of Pentacles. All right, Ten of Pentacles, that's better. All right, that makes much more sense. I mean, you know, we all have Five of Pentacle moments, but we need some advice on how we can shift that 5 into the 10. We will get to that in a moment. All right. So as I said, definitely this idea of knowing who you are, this idea of being confident, being secure, being stable, being reliable, dependable, all of these things, and not backing down, knowing what you want and focusing in on it and getting it. And again, this Five of Wands here, I do believe that that's about practicing your craft, training, and, you know, knowing how it is that you are going to find your target. You know, Diana's not going to hit the target on her first try. It's going to take practice and practice and practice and practice. So I feel like that's potentially what's going on for you here, is this idea of practice, practice, practice. The relationships card, it's starting to make a little bit more sense when I'm looking at it in terms of what else is going on for you. So this relationship card, I see it here with this World card. So the World card has come in the position of an obstacle or a block. It could be that this obstacle or block is in relation to a particular relationship in your life. Now, it could be a love relationship, or this is in the position of career. So it could be a relationship in your career sphere as well. In any case, what that could represent is some sort of closure in terms of this relationship. So as I said, be it romantic or career, whichever way it sits, because you've got this Fool card in the position of relationships, and this indicates that there's a new start in a relationship. So to have that World card, that completion card, it may be that you've got to complete something with someone to actually move forward into a new relationship. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be career related. You could be moving forward into a new journey with somebody that you really resonate with on a soul level, somebody that you might even go into partnership with in a business way, okay? And this idea of the new beginning in the position of relationships, we've got here that with this relationship card, I want to bring you back to the words on there, which is intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Now, the word that's standing out there is trust. So for some of you, I feel like there's a little bit of almost overcompensation here with these very strong female figures. So Bridget and Diane are both extremely strong. They, and we've got the Five of Swords there, very confident, very strong, very capable. So I feel like that there may be this idea of softening a little bit, okay? Even that King of Pentacles that you're coming into the start of the month with, very reliable, but where is the heart stuff? There's no cups on the board at all. So what I would like to see is some sort of softening, bringing in some sort of emotion, bringing in those cups so that we can get to this position of trust, acceptance, intimacy, and freedom. These are all very strong cards, and it really feels like we're lacking that cup energy, that heart, that emotion. And I just don't, I'm mindful of you being too strong, okay? I mean, it's a great to have that focused intent, to have that, that warrioress kind of energy, but it may come at a cost in terms of your relationships. So if there's a new relationship on offer for you, then maybe just allow some of that softness to come in. All right. So we have mentioned that energy that you're coming in with there, the King of Pentacles. We've mentioned the World card in terms of it being some sort of completion, some sort of ending of a cycle. It is in the obstacles and blocks, so I do feel like it may well be related to some sort of closing out of a relationship. That Two of Swords is in the position of a surprise or a gift or a strength this week. So it may well be that the gift or the strength is that you actually have choices. So this Two of Swords, he has two choices, and like at the moment he can't see because he's blindfolded, but it is actually really quite easy to take that blindfold off, uncross his arms, open that heart space up, open open himself up, and then he can make that decision from that point of seeing clearly. And if we come straight down here, we've got the Ace of Swords, and this is this gift from the universe. This is the sword of truth. It's the sword that's going to drop in and allow this guy up here to see clearly. And it is in the position of your health, which, as I said, is body, mind, and soul. So I feel like it's, it's obviously more in the mind and soul rather than the body with the Ace of Swords. It feels more energetic than something on the physical plane. But absolutely, you're going to get this drop in, I guess, of some sort of truth, some sort of justice. It might be some new way of seeing something new, some new inspiration. Okay, because we're talking about it being on that soul level. Something may drop in that's going to inspire you in a different way, leading you into this new beginning with the Fool card. Okay, so again, we've mentioned that Fool card. It is in the position of your relationships. So there may be a leap of faith that is on the cards for you for July, a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new start, a fresh start in terms of relationships. Okay, and we've talked about the Lovers as well, being in the position of career and finances. So I did say that could well be some sort of business relationship. It could be a choice. Again, we've got the two choice cards here. Two of Swords is definitely a choice card. The Lovers is also a choice card. So there may be some sort of choice that you have between maybe even two separate options, two different options in terms of career and finance. And it may be that one will lead you to the Five of Pentacles, one will lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe choose wisely with that decision, because that's the energy that we're taking through into the month of August. So there may be some careful consideration for you to decide which of these two choices ends up feeling a little bit lackluster, a little bit left out in the cold, not having enough, versus this Ten of Pentacles, happy ever after, great abundance, great support, great, just abundance of, resources. So whether that's finances, money, time, all of that sort of stuff. But it does feel like you do definitely have two choices, okay? The Two of Swords, the Lovers, both choices. And I feel like that particularly Diana will help you to reach that decision on which choice to take. And you can see that saying that color is almost exactly the same with the Diana card and the Two of Swords. And it's the color of the third eye as well. So not only will you look at what you can do to keep that focused intent, but you may well be tapping into your third eye wisdom, getting some intuitive wisdom to help you make this decision, okay, of which way to move forward. Again, the Ace of Swords here is similar. It's in that indigo third eye coloring. So again, this inspiration that's dropped into you this month may well be through some sort of even a meditative state, or it could come through in a dream or a vision or a sign, or however it comes through. It could definitely come through almost on a psychic level, okay? Oh, Capricorn, that is amazing. What a great reading. All right, I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next month and or next week for the weekly readings. Yeah, have a great month, a great week. We'll see you soon. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.